some people, it is said, fall in love at first sight. But that was not what happened to William Hatcher and Philippa Jameson. They hated each other from the first moment they met.
Quality, hierarchy, class, society. Oh, classic. Where does Professor Simon even come up with such ideas? It is just going to be a bunch of gibberish, and the final verdict, equality wins. I don't even understand such a point.
Clearly, your privilege demands such issues to be treated as petty.
Pardon?
Your privilege, sir.
How awfully rude of me. Let me introduce myself. William Hatcher.
Well, Mr. Hatcher, I was saying,
And who might you be?
you are rude.
Funny, really. You remind me of my niece when you do that.
Excuse me?
There, you did it again.
Philippa Jameson.
No. Her name was Sybil.
My name is Philippa.
Jameson, yes, Charm, the new addition Professor Jakes told us about. Now, where were we?
Your privilege, sir.
Ah, yes, it is my privilege to be acquainted with you. Might I ask why the temper? Loosen up a bit. Lighten up.
Forgive me, I do not understand petty humor.
So I see.
Clearly, you think you've outdone yourself by making a fool out of me. But it is you who should be laughed at. You will never understand the value of that debate, let alone the concept of an academic discussion, considering the man that you are. Rude, shallow, and absolutely impudent.
Now. That is unnecessary. I should be offended.
Yes, sir. Your privilege allows you to. Even bawl and cry as a child if you want. You have my earnest sympathy.
There, lady, you and your tongue.
Time passed, and their professor, Simon Jakes of New College, was both bemused and amused by the ferocious competition that developed between the two. He pitted his brightest students against each other, but skillfully managed to make sure it never indulged in outright abuse.
Didn't you just call Conrad racist? He has a perspective, something which we are all entitled to, and something you don't seem to
Well,
understand.
that then is my perspective, Mr. Hatcher. I will not call blue curtains green and green grass blue.
My comment is a critique of your criticism.
Oh, please do not bestow such kindness on me.
Come on. How can anybody even deal with you, you silly woman?
I am just trying to deal with you, arrogant man.
Why don't you understand these points?
My ears hurt and my throat is dry. I do not want to argue with you anymore.
Really?
Is a prize awarded by the Oxford University every year to the best student essay on Shakespeare. Philippa and William both realized that this would be the only time in their academic lives that they would be competing against each other. It became obvious to all concerned that either William or Philippa had to win the prize, while the other would undoubtedly come second. They spent most of their time trying to distract themselves from the results. It was just another day, and William was walking along the winding path when he spotted Philippa sitting under a tree, reading. He considered turning back, but decided she might have already spotted him, so he kept on walking.
Troubled, my lady? Anything I can do?
No, nothing. Except leave me alone.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Philippa, what's the matter?
My father died this morning.
And your mother?
She died when I was 3. I barely even remember her. My father was a parish priest, and he gave up everything he could, even the family silver, to get me into Oxford. I really wanted to win the Charles Oldham Award for him.
Don't be absurd. You will win. And when you do, you will be declared the star pupil of the decade. Of course, you would have to beat me to win the honor.
Of course I wanted to beat you, William, but only for him.